And a very good morning to you. Welcome into Roundup here on Air FM. It is Wednesday, the 8th of November. It's just gone 8 o'clock. I'm Jodeci Apiata, joining you, I'm joining you now, for Roundup. Now, I wasn't here last week, so here I am this week, kind of filling in the gaps. I was a bit busy last week. Well, not really, but yeah, I was a little bit busy, but I can make it in this week, and then we'll see how we go in December, whether or not I can make it in during the Christmas rush. But for now, I'm here. It's going to be a pretty cruisy, relaxing morning this morning, so there won't be too much, news and politics and all that going on. We will talk a little about politics and news as it breaks, but most of the morning this morning here on RFM will just mainly be music to have a smooth start, cruisy start, and hopefully relaxing, great, and all the other things start to your morning here on RFM. So, in light of Taylor Swift releasing a new album, like who hasn't listened to that by now? I mean, I have. Probably too many times. But we'll play the first song for the morning, Blank Space from Taylor's version. If you've listened to the original 1989 version, you'll notice that her voice has changed quite a bit since then. So, enjoy.
Look at that face, you look like my next mistake. Love's a game, wanna play. Hey. New money, suit and tie. I can read you like a magazine. Ain't it funny, rumors fly. And I know you heard about me, so hey, let's be friends. I'm dying to see how this one ends. Grab your passport and my hand. I can make the bad guys good for a weekend. So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over, if the high was worth the pain. Got along like Starbucks lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. Cause you know I love the players, and you love the game. Cause we're young and we're reckless, we'll take this way too far. It'll leave you breathless, or with a nasty scar. Got along like Starbucks lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. But I've got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name. Cherry lips, crystal skies. I could show you incredible things. Stolen kisses, pretty lies. You're the king, baby, I'm your queen. Find out what you want. Be that girl for a month. With the worst is yet to come. Oh no, screaming, crying, perfect storms. I can make all the tables turn. Rose garden filled with thorns. Keep you second guessing like, oh my god, who is she? I get drunk on jealousy, but you'll come back each time you leave. Cause darling, I'm a nightmare dressed like a daydream. So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over, if the high was worth the pain. Got along like Starbucks lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. Cause you know I love the players, and you love the game. Cause we're young and we're reckless, we'll take this way too far. It'll leave you breathless, or with a nasty scar. Got along like Starbucks lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. But I got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name. Boys only want love if it's torture. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Boys only want love if it's torture. Don't say I didn't warn ya. So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over, if the high was worth the pain. Got along like Starbucks lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. Cause you know I love the players, and you love the game. Cause we're young and we're reckless, we'll take this way too far. It'll leave you breathless, or with a nasty scar.
Alrighty, 5 minutes past 8. Are you ready for the first dad joke of the morning? I think I'm ready. Here we go. Now just got to pick a dad joke. I've got quite a few to choose from. Here we go. My dog used to chase people on a bike. Do you know how I stopped him? I took his bike away from him. That wasn't too bad. According to the Wairarapa commuters page, let me just find the post again, because I scrolled past it. There we go. Reports of diesel spilt on the Rimataka Hill all the way from the Hutt to Featherston in that direction. Take extra care. That's from the Fox of the traffic updates, Hura Whenua, Kapiti, Wellington page. Also, there's no surprises that the train was running late this morning. It's always running late. Is there a point in having a train if it's never on time? But also, Metlink is understaffed at the moment, so they have been cancelling some services, the Wairarapa services. So if you're looking for a job, there you go, have a look at Metlink, see if he's on there. It actually wouldn't be a too bad job, I wouldn't mind doing that. Robbie Williams is in Napier this week. Is anybody going there? Anyway, just to give you a bit of an inside of the taste of what he'll bring to New Zealand this week, let's play a song from Robbie Williams this morning, Angels, here on RFM.
I sit and wait. There's an angel contemplate my fate. And do they know the places where we go when we're gray and old? 'Cause I have been told that salvation lets their wings unfold. So when I'm lying in my bed, thoughts running through my head, and I feel that love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. And through it, oh, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong, and down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me. When I come to call, she won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. When I'm feeling weak and my pain walks down a one-way street, I look above and I know I'll always be blessed with love. And as the feeling grows, she breathes flesh to my bones. Oh, when love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. And through it, oh, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong, and down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me. When I come to call, she won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. she won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead.
All right, 11 minutes past 8. Robbie Williams. Obviously, very sad news about the passing of Matthew Perry, Friends co-star. Not that I was obsessed with Friends. I had watched Friends, or I have watched Friends in the past, but very sad, unfortunate circumstances for his family and all that. So condolences to them. I think they had a funeral on the weekend, and his co-stars from the TV series Friends attended there. Quite possibly could be one of the greatest sitcoms of all time. And that's coming from someone who's not necessarily a fan of the show. That's just from critics and views and ratings and so on. I think it had a 10-year run from 1994 to 2004, right? Without being biased, but my favourite sitcom would be The Office US. So. Only had a 9-year run though. Didn't have a 10-year run like Friends. 2005 to 2013, or 8-year run, sorry. 2005 to 2013, I think. So it had 9 seasons, but 8 years. Yes, because I think seasons 1 and 2 were kind of filmed in the same year. Because season 1 was only like, don't make me guess it wrong now, I'm going to say 6 episodes. I could be wrong, could be 8 episodes. 6 or 8 episodes season 1 was. But that's getting sidetracked, so very sad to hear about the passing of Matthew Perry. So why not, in his remembrance, and because everybody loves Friends so much, that we play the Friends theme song here on Roundup.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too. You're still in bed at 10 and work again at 8. You burned your breakfast so far, things are going great. Your mother warned you there'd be days like these, but she didn't tell you when the world was brought you down to your knees. And I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too. No one could ever know me, no one could ever see me. Seems you're the only one who knows what it's like to be me. Someone to face the day with, make it through all the rest with. Someone I always laugh with, even at my worst, my best with you. Yeah. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too. I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too.
I just announced this morning as well, Macklemore's coming back to New Zealand. So There you go. If you're a Macklemore fan, he will be in New Zealand on the 8th of May and the 8th of 9. No, that did not make sense. The 8th of May and the 9th of May next year. I'm very sorry about that tongue-twisted information there. So Wellington and Auckland next year in May, beginning of May. If you like Macklemore, the sales start on November 17th at 10 a.m. There we go. Anyway, how was everybody's last month? What did you guys get up to? Did you get up to much? I didn't get up to much. I think the most I actually done was this weekend at the Drags. That's about it. Nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. Been on leave, so yeah. But it's been good. Been good being on leave, you know. Enjoy the relaxing life before you get into that December rush where you can't really take leave, so you've got to be at work. But looking forward to it. Second dad joke of the morning. A polar bear walks into a bar and says to a bartender, "I'll have a rum and Coke." The bartender asked, "What's with the paws?" The polar bear said, "I was born with them." That one was actually probably terrible, but I didn't think it was too bad at first. Anyway, let's just quickly say very good to the All Blacks. You know, they've done very, very well this year, I thought. Very, very tough final for the All Blacks, even though that was our final. And without gasbagging Wayne Barnes with a TMO, we do have to take some fault as well, as we did miss a conversion and a penalty goal. So, you know, we had all the chances to win that game. You know, and as much as New Zealanders hate Wayne Barnes or dislike Wayne Barnes, and I'll probably have to admit that I'm on that bandwagon as well, because I wasn't very impressed by his performance, but that's rugby, really. And congratulations to South Africa. But we'll see you in 2027, and that'll be our cup that year. So all the best to the All Blacks, and, you know, have a great retirement or international retirement to at the likes of Sam Whitelock and Aaron Smith. I think Dane Coles as well. I think Lester Whangaruku is going somewhere. Richie Mwanga is going to Japan. Bowden Barrett hasn't confirmed, but he's one of the more likely to go to Japan. And, you know, a few other All Blacks as well. So, but I actually think that let's be real here. So nobody thought, you know, the first game before we even went to the World Cup, before we were even in France, we were in Twickenham, I think, and we played South Africa, and we got an absolute hiding, right? And everyone was like, "Oh no, we're not going to win the World Cup." Then we go off, we play the opening match in Stade de France, and we play France, right? Everyone had high hopes going into that game. Oh, the All Blacks are going to win this. The All Blacks are going to win this. We lost the game. And then people went, "Oh no, you know, All Blacks terrible, and they're not going to win, and they're not going to be in the final, and all that, and so on." So then you play your pool games, you know, after the first pool game that we lost, but we don't really talk about that. So then we play the other pool games, right? We're going to smash those countries, easy countries to beat. Then we went to the quarterfinals, and then we played Ireland, and nobody I spoke to believed that we could beat Ireland, but sure enough, we beat Ireland, and then we made it to the semi-finals, where we then beat Argentina. And then the unthinkable happened, because I can tell you right now, and don't you lie to yourself either, because I know you're probably thinking the same. Nobody thought that the All Blacks were going to make it into the Rugby World Cup final. Nobody thought that. Everyone gave their hopes up at the beginning of the World Cup when they lost to France. So I just think that's just, you know, you can't be going on the bandwagon. You either support them or you don't. You know, I supported them right through it. I remember texting my one of my good mates, Hugo, and, you know, I think it was when we played South Africa or something, and I said, "Oh, you know, we still have hopes." He goes, "Oh, no, I don't." You know, and then he keeps saying that he didn't have hopes. But you got to have hopes, right? We made it to the final, that's the main thing, and we practically won that game. I mean, everybody I've spoken to said that was our game. But we're not going to sulk about us and all that, because what's done is done. It's happened. And all the best to Ian Foster going forward. Whether what he does next is completely up to him. He's one of the favourites to potentially take over Australia after Eddie Jones has just walked out and possibly going to Japan. So that's that. The best to Fozzie, the best to the All Blacks, and the best to the new All Blacks. And then, congratulations to Artie Savia for getting Player of the Year, and a big congratulations to Mark Talia for getting Breakthrough Player of the Year. Mark Talia wasn't really a household name last year. He still might not be a name this year either, but people know him. Baldy, there he is. Where is he? Where's that number 11 on the wing? I always hear people say and all that. There he is. Mark Tilly, absolutely outstanding player, outstanding performance, and the same with Artie Savia. So very good to those two blokes there in black. It'll be very good to see them return next year. I do have another song lined up for the morning. Sorry. Should we go New Zealand music this time? I think we will, and then we'll slowly find our way back to, I don't know, some other genre, whether it's country, rock, R&B, not too sure. Anyway, the Mutton Birds with Anchor Me here on RFM.
Full fathom five. Someday I'll lie, singing songs that come from dead men's tongues. Anchor me, anchor me. As the compass turns and the glass it falls, and the storm clouds roll, and the gulls they call. Anchor me, anchor me, anchor me, anchor me in the middle of your deep blue sea. Anchor me, anchor me in the middle of your deep blue sea. Anchor me, anchor me, anchor me. Let the salt spray lash the shivering skin, where the green waves crash and the whirlpools spin. Anchor me, anchor me, anchor me, anchor me in the middle of your deep blue sea. Anchor me, anchor me in the middle of your deep blue sea. Anchor me, anchor me where the banshees cry and the bells they sound. When you lift me high, when you pull me down, when you pull me down, when you pull me down. Anchor me in the middle of your deep blue sea. Anchor me, anchor me in the middle of your deep blue sea. Anchor me, anchor me.
Alrighty, good morning, welcome back into Roundup. Wednesday the 8th of November, 8:26. I'm Jodeci. Thank you for joining me this morning. Melbourne Cup Day yesterday. Anybody bet? Anybody back without a fight? Anybody win any money? Well, we just have to quickly read this about the homeless man in Petone who turned a $5 bet into $106,000. So that is very, very good for him. So a homeless man from Petone has turned a $5 bet he placed on the Melbourne Cup into a life-changing $106,000. Robert, who only wanted his first name used, said he went to the Petone's working men's club in Lower Hutt to join a group watching the race at the Flemington after placing his $5 bet the previous day. He said he's not new to betting and has been using his TAB account since he was 19 years old after the race. Robert said he went to the club's garden bar for a cigarette to check the results and found his TAB account had 5 extra zeros. Robert said he had to refresh his TAB account a big whopping 3 times to believe the extraordinary result. It was quite an emotional process, mate, said Robert, who had seemingly enjoyed a few beverages to celebrate. I couldn't believe it, and I thought to myself, there must be something wrong here. So when I went to my Easy Bets and realised that there was a green tick next to my $5 first 4 Easy Bets with $106,000. So there we go. Bit of luck there for the homeless guy in Petone. He's hoping to change his life around. He's been living in the garage for the last 8 months, and he is now planning to place a deposit on the house. So that is very good. But although I do read the story and congratulate him, the last thing I do is I don't encourage gambling. All right, not that he's gambled. He's just had a bet on the Melbourne Cup, but I don't encourage that at all. Just making my point there. Any more news coming in? I did see a headline somewhere that the scenes aren't too great in Napier at the moment. Apparently it's flooding up there again. I will get back to you on that. There's no traffic updates either. So at the moment it's been a pretty slow morning. Nope, nothing else is going on at the moment. We'll move on to the next song this morning, which is another man and the king himself, Elvis Presley, Burning Love.
Lord Almighty, feel my temperature rising. Higher, higher, it's burning through to my soul. Girl, 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 you gonna set me on fire. My brain is flaming, I
All right, good morning to you. 8:30, Wednesday morning. Welcome back in the Roundup. I'm Jodeci. Let's do a few quiz questions there for you. So, category 1, bit of everything. Are you ready for your first question? In which New Zealand city would you find a giant gumboot? Which really a town, but if you were thinking and you've said tie happy, you would be correct. Category 2, true or false? Adidas was previously named White Stripes. False. It's never been called that. Music. Who was the lead singer of the band Queen? Freddie Mercury would be the correct answer there. New Zealand's parliament is nicknamed what? This is the politics category, by the way. The Beehive? You'd be correct. Category 5. The Dallas Mavericks participate in what sport? Basketball. Mark Cuban owns the team. Category 6. A, B, C or D? Which of these movies does Adam Sandler not star in? Is it A, Happy Gilmore, B, Blended, C, Pain and Gain, or D, Little Nicky? Are you a big Adam Sandler fan? Oh no, I can be. And the answer is Pain and Gain for that one there. Then we have the bonus round. How many zeros are in 1 million? You'd be mighty correct if you said 6. Taking us into the next song this morning is The Monkees with, no, you probably thought I'm a believer, but I'm going to go Daydream Believer.
What number is this, Chip?
7A.
Okay, no, don't get excited, man. It's because I'm short, I know.
Oh, I could hide neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. My shaven razor's cold and it stings. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? You once thought of me as a white knight on his steed. Now you know how happy I can be. Oh, and our good time starts and ends without dollar one to spend. But how much, baby, do we really need? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen?
That's the Monkees with Daydream Believer. For some reason, I thought that was actually a lot slower than what it usually is. So I don't know if I've touched something that's made it slow, because usually it's a bit faster than that. But that was not the case this morning. But that's all right. No, I've completely forgotten what I was going to say. My apologies, I guess I'll just jump straight into this then. My quick opinion. Well, the election results are in. Lots of changes have been made. It was the end of the red wave as National swung seats back to blue, as well as ACT picking up the seat of Tamaki. The Green Party hung on to Auckland Central, as well as picking up Wellington Central and Rongotai. History there for the Greens, winning 3 electorate seats. But hang on, the Māori Party took 5 Māori electorate seats off of Labour, making quite literally the greatest result for the Māori Party. Raf Manji's hopes went down the drain after failing to win the seat of Ireland, I beg your pardon. Once again, the Opportunities Party doesn't make it into Parliament. Liz Gunn has proven her far from reality views after predicting her party, New Zealand Lawyer, would win 2 million votes, while the party only had 34,456 votes, which equaled to 1.20% of the vote. Labour won 26.91% of the vote, 17 MPs won an electorate, and 17 made it on the list. The National won 38.06% of the vote, almost 3% down from what they averaged on election night. They were sitting around the sort of 41-42% mark, winning 43 electorate seats with an additional 5 MPs off of the list. The Green Party had managed a whopping 11.60%, huge for a minor party of the vote, winning 3 electorate seats as well as taking an additional 17 list MPs into Parliament. The ACT Party returned to Parliament with 8.64% of the vote, 2 electorate seats and 9 list MPs. The Māori Party only won 3.08% of the vote, but they managed to win 5 seats. And the king have come back. That's right, he's back. Winston Peters and New Zealand First have crawled their way back into Parliament and soon to be in government, taking the spotlight with 6.08% of the vote, bringing in a total of 8 list MPs. Now, nobody believed he could do it. I knew it from 2020. I made a bet in 2020. Made a $50 bet. Looking forward to getting my $50. But what I was not expecting, I'll be honest with this, I knew he was going to make it into Parliament, but what I was not expecting was the polls to be so diverse that he would indeed once again be appointed to the role as Kingmaker. The Labour Party is out of government. Hickams is staying on as leader. Calvin Davis has decided to step down as deputy, opening the role for Carmel Sepuloni. The potential two-way government of National and ACT has been thrown out the window as Winston Peters holds the balance of power, also referred to as Kingmaker. Coalition talks are being held as the next government is set to be formed. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. I think National and New Zealand First will form a coalition government with ACT on the sidelines. In other words, Winston Peters could once again be Deputy Prime Minister, or at least a high-ranking Prime Minister. I think Shane Jones will secure a place at the Cabinet table. I feel that David Seymour and any further ACT MPs who will be assigned a portfolio will be a minister outside the Cabinet. Most of us know that one of David Seymour's worst political enemies is Winston Peters, but now he may have to put his differences aside as he's got to sit next to him at the Cabinet table. Now we quickly look at some of the electorates across the country. Mount Roskill, for example, for the first time the seat swung blue. Previously, the seat was held by former Labour Party leader Phil Goff and Michael Wood, so it has been a safe Labour seat for over 20 years. In 2020, Wood won the seat with a margin of 23,000 votes. Wood lost the seat in this election to National MP Carol Chung. Chung won the seat by 1,565 votes. Mount Albert, a safe Labour seat for 70 years. This seat has been held by notable names such as Helen Clark, David Shearer, Jacinda Ardern, and most recently Labour MP Helen White. In 2020, Jacinda Ardern won the seat by 21,246 votes. This election, Helen White held on to the seat with only 20 votes in it. And this has been a Labour seat since the 1940s. Unreal. Chris Bishop has managed to take the Hutt South seat back after losing the seat to Ginny Anderson in 2020. The seat of Ireland turned back to blue. Whangarei and Wanganui swung to blue. Damien O'Connor lost his seat off the West Coast Tasman to Maureen Pugh. Mike Butterick picked up Wairarapa electorate, unfortunately for Kieran McAnulty, but he makes his way back into Parliament on the list. Phil Twyford holds on to Te Atatu with 131 votes. Otaki swung back to blue, but ultimately the voters have spoken. People want change. Change they've got. I think the fact was Chris Hipkins really took over a sinking ship. What happened on election night in terms of Labour's polling, I don't think you can blame him on that. I think people really got sick of Jacinda and genuinely sick of Labour. I watched the election night coverage, and I have to say, I felt really bad for Chris Hipkins. He was a really broken man, and he really did take over a sinking ship. So, yeah. And I don't think you can blame him at all. At all. Labour has half their caucus, so I think they were like 65 MPs, now they're into the 30s, or very late, early 40s. The Greens have, their caucus has grew. The Māori Party's caucus literally tripled from 2 MPs to 6. So what I think is the majority of the Labour voters or left voters voted for the Greens in this election, and also looked at Te Pāti Māori. Then there are the swing voters who would have voted Labour in 2020 but jumped on the National Party flight this election. Out of the right side of the House, Luxon wouldn't have been too pumped about the vote majority National had won. Luxon knew leading up to the election that he would need Winston Peters. I called that. He refused to rule out working with Winston Peters because he knew that leading up to the election he needed Winston Peters. One thing I personally don't understand is how the ACT Party is trailing behind the Green Party. I thought the ACT Party was the next thing. I find David Seymour to be likeable. I don't agree with everything he says, but I was not expecting the ACT Party to get such a low vote. But this is a democracy, and the votes have been so diverse this year. And it has been really interesting to see which way voters are leaning and why they are leaning and what's the stories and the policies and the values that they align themselves with. So it's been very interesting to see what the next 3 years done. Coalition of chaos or coalition of success. So I'm looking forward to see what's going on at the moment. Because remember that the early voting results were released about three weeks ago, right? And then the final result was released 1 week ago. So far, National ACT and New Zealand First have had 4 weeks to have potential coalition agreement talks. So what I really wanted to happen, or what I thought would have been smart to happen, is that when the results were released on November the 3rd, the final results were released on November the 3rd, once they had an idea of what was going on, they could form a government right there and then, but they haven't. And then Christopher Luxon is saying that the votes were being too slow or something like that, and that they need to get a government formed. Well, you haven't formed one yet. So, yeah, that's that. Harry Belafonte up next with Jump in the Line here on RFM.
Shake, 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 Sinora, shake your body line. Shake, 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 Sinora, shake it all the time. Work, 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 Sinora, work your body line. Work, 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 Sinora, work it all the time. My girl's name is Sonora. I tell you, friends, I adore her. And when she dances, oh brother, she's a hurricane in all kinds of weather. Jump in the line, rock your body on time. Okay, I believe you, jump in the line, rock your body on time. Okay, I believe you, jump in the line, rock your body on time. Okay, I believe you, jump in the line, rock your body on time. Whoa. Shake, 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 Sinora, shake your body line. Whoa. Shake, 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 Sinora, shake it all the time. Work, 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 Sinora, work your body line. Work, 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 Sinora, work it all the time. You can talk about cha-cha, tango waltz or the rumba. Sinora's dance has no title. You jump in the saddle, hold on to the bridle. Jump in the line, rock your body on time. Okay, I believe you, jump in the line, rock your body. Rock your body, child. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Somebody help me. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Whoop. Shake, 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 Sinora, shake your body line. Shake, 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 Sinora, shake it all the time. Work, 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 Sinora, work your body line. Yeah. Work, 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 Sinora, work it all the time. Sinora, she's a sensation, the reason for aviation. And fellas, you got to watch it. When she wind up, she bottom, she go like a rocket. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Okay, I believe you, jump in the line, rock your body in time. Heist those skirts a little higher, jump in the line, rock your body in time. Off the chimney, jump in the line, rock your body in time. Whoa! Shake your body line. Work, 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 Sinora. Work it all the time. Dance, 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 Sinora. Dance it all the time. Work, 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 Sinora. Work it all the time. Sinora dances calypso. Left to right is the tempo. And when she gets the sensation, she go up in the air, come down in slow motion. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Okay, I believe you. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Somebody help me. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Okay, I believe you. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Shake, 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 Sinora, shake your body line. Shake, 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 Sinora, shake it all the time. Work, 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 Sinora.
There you go, Harry Belafonte here on Roundup here on your FM. I was looking at the date, so it's November the 8th, and I just think, oh, goodness me. Christmas is not too far away. It's quite literally just around the corner. But when I say that, no, that doesn't mean I'm going to jump on and start playing Mariah Carey, because we don't need that right now. Because there's no doubt December, all we'll hear are the people like Michael Bublé and Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and not Shania Twain, Mariah Carey, and all of Celine Dion and all of them. We don't need to do that just yet. We'll wait till December. So we can put that off till December, and then we'll start playing those quite hardcore, die-hard Christmas songs that get replayed and repeated forever throughout December. Just about every day you hear them on the radio or whatever the story is. Someone might be playing it on their phone or Spotify or whatever it is. But we'll wait till December till that. We'll play what would probably be the last song for this morning. It Takes Two by Marvin Gaye and Kim Weston, which is actually quite a good karaoke song. So if you're into karaoke and you want a duo, this be a good song, as well as the other song, Ain't No Mountain High Enough as well. But I prefer this one because it's not in such a high note as what and No Mountain High Enough is, because, yeah, this is a lot more lower, more tone. There we go. RFM, Roundup. Marvin Gaye up next.
One can have a dream, baby. Two can make that dream so real.
One can talk about being in love.
Two can say how it really feels.
One can wish upon a star.
Two can make that wish come true, yeah.
One can stand alone in the dark.
Two can make the light shine through.
It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby.
Me and you, just take two.
It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby. Make a dream come true.
Just take two.
One can have a broken heart, living in misery.
Two can really ease the pain like a perfect remedy.
One can be alone in the crowd.
I deeply apologise about that. So I've obviously backspaced while playing some music, and it's gone backwards. So let's see if I can find another song really quickly. Should we listen to some Morgan Wallen very quickly? I think we can do that. Think About Me, Morgan Wallen on RFM. Very sorry for the Marvin Gaye fans out there. I'll make it up to you next time.
Don't know where you at, don't know where you been, don't know nothing about that boy you're into. Don't feel bad for you, but I feel bad for him, and all the hell you gon' be putting him through. Probably tell him we're a burnt out flame, probably tell him that I ain't been on your mind. I ain't nothing but a long gone thing, you can cuss my name, but baby don't you lie. When you're tasting what he's drinking, are you thinking about me? When you're riding where he's driving, are you missing my street? Every time you close your eyes, tell me, who do you see? you thinking about? Are you thinking about? When you're tasting what he's drinking, are you thinking about me? Do you hide your phone? Did you change my name? When he wants to go to our go-to place, do you tell him you can't? Then go out of your way to be somewhere, any damn where I ain't. When you're tasting what he's drinking, are you thinking about me? When you're riding where he's driving, are you missing my street? Every time you close your eyes, tell me who do you see? When you're tasting what he's drinking, are you thinking about me? Coming over tonight, wish that truck in your drive was mine, just like you know it's supposed to be. When you're up in his bed, am I up in your head, making you crazy? Tell me, baby, are you thinking about me? Are you thinking about? Are you thinking about? When you're tasting what he's drinking, are you thinking about me? Don't know where you at, girl, I know where you ought to be. When you're tasting what he's drinking, are you thinking about me? When you're riding where he's driving, are you missing my street? Every time you close your eyes, tell me who do you see? When you're tasting what he's drinking, are you thinking about me? Coming over tonight, wish that truck in your drive was mine, just like you know it's supposed to be. When you're up in his bed, am I up in your head, making you crazy? Tell me, baby, are you thinking about me? Yeah, are you thinking about me? Are you thinking about me?
Now, has anybody watched the Wiggles documentary, Hot Potato, The Story of the Wiggles? I've actually heard lots of good things about it. It's on Prime Video, so I might have to go watch that a bit later on, actually, because I've actually heard lots of good things about it. Not that I'd necessarily watch the Wiggles, but I do know some Wiggles, but yeah, wouldn't necessarily know. Very sorry, got a croak in my voice. Wouldn't necessarily know who they are now, because apparently they've got like fruit salad Wiggles or something now. So there's like two types of Wiggles. You've got the Wiggles, and then the TV Wiggles or Netflix Wiggles. I don't know, something Wiggles. So there's two types of Wiggles now. But I've heard good things about that. So possibly pop over there and see if it's any good. Let me know, and I'll probably give a review on it next time. Things to come up to, or things that I'm looking forward to coming up over the next month. The first one would be the drag racing, which is very beginning of December. Very beginning of December. So I'm looking forward to that. Get back into it. Was at the drags last week. Live and die for drags. Anybody go to the test and tune? If you did, I'm really hoping you didn't go on the Saturday, because it wasn't a very productive day on a Saturday. Lots of wet weather prevented some racing, and obviously damage to some cars in terms of their engines and stuff like that. But that is what it is. You know, I really like this Morgan Wallen guy. Eh? He's actually not too bad. You just kind of listen to his voice and all.
Last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember.
Anyways, anybody going off tonight, if you speak to go see Robbie Williams, let me know how that goes if you do. Did anybody go see Paul McCartney? That sounded absolutely extraordinary. Lots of guys in terms of music coming up this week, or this year. Before that, I think we've got Sam Smith coming. The next time Morgan Wallen comes, I'll probably have to go. Is Winston Peters going to sing us a karaoke song? I don't think he will. Anyway, this is Roundup. I'm Jodeci Apiata. Thank you very much for joining me this Wednesday morning. We'll catch you next month, hopefully, from December. That's right. It's going to be Christmas. Have a good one.
Something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. No way it was our last night. No way it was the last night that we break up. I see you.